Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I am Dr. Sakawat Ali, Principal Bangladesh Korea Technical Training Center, Dhaka. My question goes to Mr. Amar Shah, Vice Chancellor of Islamic University and Technology. As we are discussing about Industrial Revolution 2.0, every types of skills you covered in your presentation. But my question, due to the globalization, there is a socio-emotional problem between the practitioners or between the trainers and trainee. What will be the role of socio-emotional skills in the Industrial Revolution 4.0? Thank you very much.
In the beginning of my presentation, I made it clear that I normally do not belong to this discipline. But let me try. I think the interdependence of knowledge, I think one of the difficult problems that the world is facing is when we don't take knowledge as an interconnected part. When scientists think only scientifically without taking subjectivity into consideration. Normally, when we chop or at least sever our emotions, our subjectivity from objectivity, this is I think as far as the world problem is concerned, because emotion has to do with subjectivity. So, because of, I think, for the years of scientific orientation, where we only build on objective induction and observation without thinking that social sciences, for example, are part of science, that has created some definitely gap that until and unless we understand the interdependence and interconnectedness of fields of knowledge, it's going to be very difficult to have a successful industry. Because somebody with a hands-on, without having the right attitude, is not going to be useful. Somebody with a very good skill on hands-on, without having also equipped with ideas, is not also going to be useful in the market. That's why in the beginning I said that the earlier the world discovered the interconnectedness of the fields and disciplines of knowledge, the better. And the sooner we adapt ourselves into that, then the better. That's why I believe that definitely the curricula should be reviewed in terms of connecting hardcore science and technology into also social sciences. Because if you don't have the social scientific background in terms of feelings, in terms of human attitude, you can be a good scientist, but then you cannot relate to what people feel. And unless you relate to what people feel, your skills are not going to be very useful in the industrial revolution. Thank you very much. This is
আমি বাংলা বলছি। আমরা আসলে আজকে ইনস্টিটিউট ইঞ্জিনিয়ার সত্য শিল্প বিপ্লবের যে সেমিনারটা নিয়ে আসলেন, প্রতিবেদন নিয়ে আসলেন, চমৎকার স্বাগত জানাই। পাশাপাশি আমি যোগ করতে চাই, যেখানে আমরা ফার্স্ট, সেকেন্ড, থার্ড ইনিশিয়েটিভসে অ্যাবসেন্ট ছিলাম, সেখানে সারা বাংলাদেশের মানুষকে এখনো শিল্প প্রশিক্ষিত করতে পারিনি, যেটা মনে একটা লেখা বইতে বলছিলেন। তাহলে কিভাবে আমরা মোট ইনিশিয়েটিভসে আমরা অ্যাটেন্ড করবো, কিভাবে আমরা সেটাকে চ্যালেঞ্জ মোকাবিলা করবো? এই প্রসঙ্গে আমার একটা সাজেশন আছে, যদি সারা বাংলাদেশের প্রত্যেকটা উপজেলা একটা করে শিল্প কর্মকর্তা পোস্ট সৃষ্টি করে ক্যাডার অথবা নৌকার নিয়োগ করা যায়, এরকম 5 সেমিনার প্রশিক্ষণ দেওয়া যায়, তবে আমরা ভোট রেগুলেশনে যেতে পারবো। এখন তাহলে কিভাবে ওয়ার্কআউট করবো? থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you for sir, for great questions. I think we should not be worried about where we are. You know, optimistic persons, or let's say management, always we have to forget about yesterday. Because yesterday is cancelled check. Tomorrow is promissory note, today is ready cash. Means we should not worry about where we are, but we have to think how we can move forward to Industry 4.0. Definitely in all occupation, all sector, all industry we can't. Even US, China, they are not in all sector in Industry 4.0. So government has to prioritize like which area. That's why I mentioned, because Bangladesh is so popular because of garment. So at least in garment industry, Bangladesh government has to develop TVET system to address Industry 4.0 like digitized technology, robotic technology, not only belongs to human resource. Otherwise, we cannot compete with other countries because other developed countries are coming very aggressively in that matter. That's why we have to prioritize some sector. So which sector by next 5 years, where we have to go? Let's say we can prioritize garment industry, some industry mechanical sectors. Like in agriculture, we cannot go right now in digitized things because we have to train our farmers first because all of them are even in the zero level. That's why we should not be worrying. Every sector need Industry 4.0. The 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 can be happen in other sectors, but to compete with the global market, we have to prioritize and we have to come very aggressively. Which sector has given more economic benefit to the Bangladesh? Government has to set like TVET facilities, polytechnics. In polytechnics also we have to teach in digitized system, like ICT technology things, and industry also. Then we can gradually move to other sector as well. Thank you very much. Hope I am able to give the answers, or I can try my best to satisfy you. Thank you very much.
Actually, I am Professor Chekum. I am the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technical Education, and at the same time Head of the Department of Technical and Vocational Education of IUT. If we say Bangladesh is at the second level, and how we go to fourth level, I really go against this thinking. We should know that even UNESCO knows that Bangladesh has a very well-structured technical vocational education system. It is very difficult for countries, especially developing countries, to move forward the way Bangladesh have done. I'm talking OIC countries, which I understand very well. Bangladesh has developed their skill policy. And if you can have that infrastructure of designing your policy, how to follow skills, then we are already moving on the right track. And as our colleague said on the high table, we don't need to go very fast. If you have the policy, from the policy we will gradually meet the target of TVET. Please, Bangladesh is not behind the TVET, I will argue. Thank you very much.
My question to all, when our President Amy Hamid, the leader of Institute of Diploma Engineers, is trying to go forward with the people and engineers of this country. He is trying to achieve Industrial Revolution 4.0, and I think in all level and sector we are not about to, and even up to 4 level. Then if the question arises here, our level, and we are trying, and it is better to go a short course 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and our polytechnics will be set up and discipline curriculum will be revised to digitalized. Our engineers cannot operate a CNC machine. This is the question. Our president is trying to enhance the skills of diploma engineers at this level. So I think he can decline us, and he is not trying to. So the question is here, how we can achieve Industrial Revolution level 4?
Just just to respond to this question, I think the pressure to the এই যে আমরা সবাই চাপ ফিল করছি ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল রেভলিউশন 4 আমরা এখন কেমন যাব আমরা এখন লেভেল 2 তে আসি লেভেল 3 তে আসি লেভেল 1 এ আসি যে কিছু লেভেলে আসি আমরা আই থিঙ্ক এটা মানে আই থিঙ্ক এই পলিসি নিয়ে আমরা একটা যদি কাঠামো তৈরি করতে পারি তাহলে এটা সহজ হয়ে যাবে আই গিভ ইউ অ্যান এক্সাম্পল আপনি দেখেন আমরা সবাই এই রুমে মনে হয় 300 জন আছে 300 জন এমন কেউ আছে যার কাছে মোবাইল ফোন নাই আপনি মনে করতে পারছেন একজন নাই যার কাছে মোবাইল ফোন নাই কিন্তু অনেকগুলো লোক আছে যারা ল্যান্ডলাইন ফোন কখনো ব্যবহারই করে নাই তাই না আমার মেয়ে আছে 15 বছর ওদের বয়স ওনাকে আমি দেখাইলাম ওই পুরান ফোন যেটা ছিল উনি বুঝতে পারেন না এটা কেমন করে কথা বলা যায় কিন্তু she was born in 2003 mobile phones came after that still ওরা কি করেছে ডাইরেক্টলি গেছে ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল টেকনোলজি 4.0 তে তো এমন ট্রেনিং আপনি কথা বলছেন ডিপ্লোমা ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্সের কথা বলছেন এই যে স্যার আমাদের রামহরি স্যার বলেছেন যে এটা টেকনোলজি ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল রেভলিউশন 4.0 তে যেতে পারেন ডাইরেক্টলি আমরা ওই দিকেও যেতে পারি ইট ইজ জাস্ট এ কোয়েশ্চেন অফ এমন যেটা আমরা কথা বলছি এটা নিয়ে একটা পলিসি তৈরি করা সিস্টেম তৈরি করা দরকার আছে এটাই দেন ডিপ্লোমা ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্স ক্যান অলসো প্লে এ স্ট্রং রোল ইন দ্যাট ইন পার্টনারশিপ উইথ দ্য গভর্নমেন্ট ইজ মাই ভিউ and refresher training ramhari ji reminds me refresher training ho dewa jay thank you